noise now and hands together for appreciation. Thank you, Olivia. Thank you, Associate Minister Winnie. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you. Who speaks French? You kind of have an understanding a little bit of the French language. Who speaks French? Took some French. Raise your hand as an high. Anybody speaks French? No one? A little bit? Massage? A little? Anybody here? Anybody here? French? Really? And Associate Minister, do you speak a little French? A little bit? You went to France. You went to Paris for how long?
3 months.
Come up. Come up. Yeah. Come on up. 3 months. Cool. Cool, I love it. Come on. Give us some love. Come on. I just want to teach us. How do you say, thank you. How do you say thank you?
Mercy.
What thank you?
Merci.
1, 2, 3.
Merci.
Did it pass?
Yes.
How do you say, how are you? Ready? 1, 2, 3. No. Say, okay, listen carefully. Say it. How to say how are you?
Comment allez-vous?
What? What was that? Mike, say. Let's see if Mike gets it right. Mike?
It's good enough.
I don't know. Claire. Say it, Claire. Nice and loud. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Okay, one more, two more. You guys so French. Oh, Timmy! Oh, Timmy! Yeah! Good. Nice and loud. Stand. Alright, on 3, okay? You say it. You tell me that it passed. 1, 2, 3. Who speaks Canto here? You guys all see I'm gonna say, okay? You say one. I'm gonna try to copy it. How do you say, how are you again in French?
Comment allez-vous?
Alright. Comment allez-vous? Is it? Say it again.
Comment allez-vous?
Comment allez-vous?
No.
Is that right? Did you guys catch that? Did you say right? What did you say? You know what?
I heard no move.
I'll say one more time. Comment allez-vous?
Comment allez-vous?
Comment allez-vous? Oh, yeah, comment allez-vous? So you guys get comment allez-vous? No? So watch this. My friend, my sister is like, her eyes are like, what are you talking about? So here's what I did. I took French, I put it into my pencil. And I go, come on, which is tonight. Allez-vous? Hit tiger. So if you don't know French, and you go to a French person, and you want to say, how do I say how are you in French, and you forgot how to say it, and you can't get that word, ooh, it's so sweet and smooth. Can't go, what you have to say? Come on, allez-vous? Thank you. I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. When I came across that phrase, Michael, I was like, yes, hit tiger tonight. So it was just fun. I had fun with you guys. I had fun just talking about sometimes facility things. And then last week, I really had a lot of fun. A bunch of, I won't name the names. I was just downstairs, chilling after basketball, and some of you were playing cards. I'm like, what are you guys playing? They go, Chinese poker. I'm like, Chinese poker? What's that all about? And they go, yeah. No, all the kids say, I don't know how to play this. Teach me. So then they taught me one time. And guess what? We played maybe 7, 8, 9 hands. I won like maybe 8 hands. 8 hands. I'm like, man, this is good stuff. This is good. They were so shocked. But you know what I really love? What I really loved was the conversation that we had. And in that moment of playing cards and just also sometimes just hanging out with some of you guys just sitting, I think what gives me a lot of pleasure, what gives me a lot of joy, is just to talk to you guys. and just to get to know you guys a little better. And you know what I learned? I would ask questions like, so, what school are you going to? I don't know. What's your major? I don't know. What do you want to do with your life? I get that all the time. My son Gabe, he's 23 years old. He graduated already. He's been working for a year. No, he's down in Atlanta. I get emails from him as well too. Once a week, maybe 2 times a week. We go back and forth. And he said, Dad, should I go to grad school? What should I be doing? About my major, about my work. So a lot of stuff. And so it's not just if you're in high school, it's not just if you're just in college. You could be out of college and you still struggle with this question. What I want to do, what I'm going to do. And for some of you, who's working already, you're working for the last 5 years in the marketplace, you're working for the last 10 years in the marketplace. You're doing very distinct, your career is on track. And I speak to some of you. You guys go like, so, how's it going? What are you doing? How's everything? What's the answer? No. So today I want to talk a little bit about being lost. Everyone say lost. You guys could have some time? You guys feel a little lost sometimes? Yeah. So the previous week we talked about, other stuff, frustration, hopelessness. Today we're talking about loss. The sense of feeling lost. And the sense of wrestling with this question. What am I going to do in my life? What am I going to do in my life? So you could be 12, or you could be 22, you could be 30, you could be 50 years old, and you feel like, what am I doing in my life? What am I doing in my life? Let me read this to you. Hold on. I found this on Facebook, so it's legit. Yeah. It's Humans of New York. Who kind of subscribe and follow me in this video? Oh, very nice, very nice. Here, very quick one. Catch this. Here's the question. What's your greatest struggle right now? That was the question asked. Being somebody. The person was so succinct. The person cut it right to the chase. The question was asked, what's your greatest struggle right now? And the person is saying, I want to be somebody. That's the person's greatest struggle. It goes like this. The GED is not helping much. So we all have the sense of loss. We all have the sense of struggle. We all have the sense like, I want to be somebody, I don't know. And that's what being lost is all about. So today, if I could show you from God's Word, how do you know you're going to find your direction in life? Okay? And how do you know that you are on it and you say, okay, I'm not lost anymore. And that's a great feeling, isn't it? Or is it cool? Okay, get the pen. Let's go to the back of the program. Let's go out. Please read with me. The message series we're on. Please read with me. Why do I feel this way? I feel lost. Everyone say, I feel lost. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what to do with my life. Get the pen. Follow me. Please read Psalm 119 and also Jeremiah. Next one out. Please read. I have strayed like a lost sheep. My people have been lost sheep. Get the pen. I have strayed, underline stray. Everyone say stray.
Stray.
Like a lost sheep, circle lost. Everyone say lost. My people have been lost sheep. Underline my people. Everyone say my people. Circle lost. Let me have attention. The sense of feeling lost is simply this. You're unable to find your path. You're unable to find yourself. Don't know where you're going. And that's the sense of being lost. And you could feel that at any time of your life. You could be 50 years old and you still could feel lost. You know that. You know that. You could be 12 years old and you could say, I think I found it. And then the next day you could lose it again. You could be in college right now and say, I know my major, I know I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to do this, I'm going to be a lawyer, I got my path, my parents have helped me out. Really, really cool stuff. You come out, you graduate, and there's this sense of loss. You lost something. In the sense that like, I'm not exactly sure the direction of my life. Who's this one? Okay, hands down. For those of you who said, Pastor, I know exactly what I'm doing. I am not lost at all. Ever since I was young, I knew exactly what I want to do. Or maybe you go like this, not ever since you were young. Ever since last week. Or maybe ever since a year ago. Ever since I declared my, ever since I got this, I mean, whatever it is. I know, I'm not lost. This is my life. This is my direction. Who feels that way? Raise your hand. I got like this. So if you're like this, no, then you don't qualify. You don't qualify. You get what I'm saying? You're like this. And for those of you who may be shy and say, I know exactly where I'm going. You're very confident. I don't have to raise my hand. I want to ask you this simple question. How do you know? So you can tell me right now as a pastor and know my direction in life. I am not lost. My question to you is very simple. How do you know? How do you know for sure? How do you know that 5 years later you're not going to change your job? How do you know that, hey, that is not what I want to do? How do you know that maybe today you know what you're doing, but maybe 5 years from now you go, whoo! Not sure. Are you guys following me? Let me read this for you. This woman, again, is legit, but it's from where?
Facebook.
And where, particularly on Facebook?
Humans everywhere.
Ah, very nice. Human story. Legit stories, seriously. When I say legit stories, I mean these are stories. These are real life stories that happen. You don't make these things up. These are people that figured it out. And here's what this woman said. She goes, ever since I was in 11th grade, I was trying to find myself. And what I would do is, like, I like to write. And my teacher, ever since I was 11 years old, would say, hey, start journaling. And she goes like this. I hate journaling. I'm not going to write anything. And that was the assignment. And then when the assignment was due, she would backtrack what it did and she started writing. And then she would pass it in just to get a grade. And then she continued as a second semester, third marking period. She continued. At fourth marking period, here's what happened. She goes, I started to get a hang of it. I started to like journaling. I started to write down all my thoughts. I started to be very reflective. I started to understand where my path is. She was 11 years old. She's 50 years old. And she says this, for the past, ever since, 30 some odd years, I've been journaling every single day. Just like brushing teeth. Every day. No stop. I would take out my journal book. I would write down all my things. I would write down all my thoughts. And it's like today, as I look back over 30 years of journal, she has all of her journals. As I look back all of my diaries, as I look back everything, here's what she said. She goes like this. I haven't missed a single day in 30 years. It's just like brushing my teeth. I turned 50 in January. So I've been very reflective. Here it is. I've been questioning whether I'm living a life I wanted to. Okay. I'll say it again so you know you get the impact. She's been journaling for 30 years, non-stop, every single day. The word journaling is I'm writing down all my deepest thoughts, all my reflection, finding myself, I'm finding the direction of life. Turned 50. And I've been questioning whether I'm living the life that I wanted to. Are you guys hearing me? That sounds like someone who's lost. You come to 50 years old. You guys are so young. If you come to when you're 50 years old, and you're sitting there, and you go, I'm not sure I got my acts together. I'm reflecting, even if I'm writing everything down. I don't know if I'm living the life I should be living. And I like that direction. That's a somber, awesome reflection. And it's one that I wish I would have. It's one that I wish I would. You become 50 years old. You go like this, Pastor Kenny. I know. I've been knowing what to do. And when I ask you, how do you know? Your answer is, okay. Let's go to point 2 today. Jesus' exclusive claim. I am the light of the world. I should fill it. Everyone say, I am the light of the world. Please read John 8:12, nice and loud. Please read with me. When Jesus spoke again, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Forget that. Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Circle light. Everyone say light. And the light of the world. Watch this. Here's a promise. It makes this exclusive claim. I'm the light to everyone. Universal. Whoever. Circle whoever. Everyone say whoever. And the light follows me. Whoever follows me what? Will never. Circle never. Walk in darkness. I love that. And the light walk in darkness. Watch this. Instead of walking in darkness, instead of being lost, circle but, that's a contrast. Instead of being lost and in darkness, you will have the light of light. You know what? Light of light. What does this whole thing mean? Please read John 9:39. Nice and loud, please with me. Jesus said, I have come into this world so that the blind will see. See the pen. I have come into this world so that the blind, circle the blind. Everyone say the blind. What would the blind do? See. Underline see. Give me attention. Jesus makes this one exclusive claim. He's been making exclusive claims. He goes like this. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never be lost. That's walking the dog, will never be lost. And he will say, what does that mean? And Jesus also says that the blind will see. I mean, if you're in darkness, if you're not sure what's going to happen, you will see the path. You will see the direction. You will know that I am on the right direction. You can be 50 years old, you look back in 30 years, and you're like, I got it. I got it. Or you can be right now, totally lost, and today, this very second, after this whole thing, you're like, oh my goodness, I got it. I got it. I know that. Who needs to use glasses to read from the book? Just want to know. Who? You need to have your glasses. Do you have glasses, Wayne? Okay, cool. So who needs to have glasses and not have contacts? Who needs glasses just to read? One? Anybody else here? Yeah? And if you break, if you have to take off your glasses, can you still read? It's harder. It's harder? How hard? Can you read or not read? It's tougher. How tough? Tough, like you can't. Who cannot read and see clearly if you take off your glasses? Kyle? Yeah? Anybody else here? Kyle, come on up. Yeah, come on up, Kyle. Let's go. I want to go to Woodbury Commons. Who knows Woodbury Commons, the Fremont outlet? Yeah. Okay. You could tell me ready for your glasses? Yeah. And if you were to take off your glasses, then what happens? Can you see them? Can you see them?
No.
Okay. If I want, okay. Where's this direction?
Woodbury Common Fremont outlets.
So if we want to go there,
Yeah.
give you glasses. And you're the navigator.
Yeah. I'm here.
Let's go, Kyle. We're going shopping, Kyle. And you're my
GPS.
You got it. Yeah. And we're going, right? True story. True story. I went to Woodbury Common yesterday because Tracy with Olivia, she gave their card. And I go, I have no place to use it. I better go all the way up there to get the best bang for the buck. Catch this. I got my GPS. I got my phone, right? What are you trying to do?
I'm a GPS.
Okay, so I got my phone. Signal lost. Literally, I heard that 7 to 8 times. Signal lost. I'm driving. Always happens to me. Does it happen to you guys? It never happens to you guys. Always happens to me. Wherever I'm driving, signal lost. I don't care. Signal lost again. I don't really care because I have this. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Where we going? First step. Where we going?
Head northwest on Woodbury outlets towards NY 32. Whatever that means.
Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. You're almost there. And you have to go all the way like this. You're almost there. Are you
Almost there. Like
Are you confident?
like 9 more steps. Okay.
I was.
Turn left at the first pause.
Okay. My whole point is very simply this. I want this. I have my directions. I'm ready to go. I don't really care my GPS stops. There's one thing I have to do. I'm driving, and I got this next to me. So I go like this. Oh, jeez, where's my glasses? I need my glasses. I can't read and drive. So I got to pull these things there, this out. So I have to reach into my bag. I got to put this on my nose. I got to look straight. I got to be reading this. So, here's the tile. Give him some love. Thank you. We're just testing. You guys could have all the direction you want. You could print this out. Without this, is this any use? Is this any use? Without this, there's no use. It does not matter. I couldn't get there. Seriously, I couldn't get there. I guess always after my glasses. I really have to have my reading glasses. Here's my point, and here's what Jesus is saying. When he said he's the light of the world, what he's saying is, how clear do you see him? How clear do you see Jesus? And here's your fill-in, and here's the principle. The more clear you see Jesus, the more sure the direction of life. The more, take a look, I'm just using this as a sample, analogy. The more clear I see Jesus, the more sure I am of my direction of life. Are you guys following me? That's what I was saying. If this is not clear, this is no use. Are you guys following me? My glasses are not clear. If I don't have my glasses, I don't care what kind of directions I have. It's not doing use. The more clear, catch this, the more clear I see Jesus, who he is, the more sure is my direction. I will not be lost. If I am not, let me show you something. If I am not sure who he is, who Christ is, I will be lost. So I'm going to give you guys a vision test. Are you guys ready? I'm going to ask you guys, how do you see Jesus? How do you guys see Jesus? All right? Let's go. Follow me. If you're feeling lost, here's the principle. You want to find your path. Your feeling is the more clear you see Jesus, the more sure the direction of life. Here's your clarity test. How well do you see Jesus? How well do you see Jesus? Please read John 9, 10 to 11. Nice loud, please read with me. How then were your eyes open? He demanded. He replied, the man they called Jesus made some mud and put on my eyes. He told me to go to Siloam and wash. So I went and washed, and then I could see. Take a pen. I'm going to give you a vision test. Follow me, please. A bunch of people were asking this man, how then were your eyes open? Circle the word how. Everyone say how. And here's the question. How then were your eyes open? Underline eyes open. They demanded. The word they means the neighbors. And here's the man. The blind man goes like this. The man they called Jesus. Circle the man. Everyone say the man. Underline they called Jesus. He put some mud on my eyes. He said, go wash. I went to wash, and I could see. Let me have attention, please. That's the first thing. Here's a great story. This man was born blind, totally blind. And Jesus came up to him, and he goes like this. Take some mud. Put it all together. Put some mud on the guy's eye. Blind man, he's been blind since birth. He goes, go wash. Go to the river. Go to the river and go wash it. You know what he did? He went to the river, he took some water, he washed, and he could see. And then after he was able to do that, when he went back to his home, the neighbors go, oh my goodness. Are you that man? Were you the one that was born? You were born blind. What happened? You could see. And the man goes like this. The man, Jesus, with some mud on my eyes. He was sharing the story. The man, Jesus. So my question to you is very simple. I'm giving you a vision test. How well do you see Jesus? Question to all of you. Do you see Jesus as a man? Just want to know. No, it's not a hard question. How do you see Jesus? Do you see Jesus as a man? If you do this question, very simple. Yeah. That's the first part. What's the principle we're talking about? How well do you see Jesus? The more clear you see Jesus, the more sure your path. If you see Jesus as a man, most people in this world see Jesus as a man. A good man. And stop right there. The amazing thing about this story, take a look. Let's go next. Follow me. John chapter 9, verse 17. Please read with me. Finally, you turn again to the blind man. What have you to say about him? Because your eyes he opened. The man replied, he is a prophet. Finally, they, circle the word they, that's a different group of people. You turn again to which person? The blind man who's seeing now. They go, what do you have to say about that man, Jesus? He opened your eyes. And here's the man, blind man replied, what did he say? Jesus is a what? A prophet. Circle, a prophet. Everyone say, prophet. Have your attention. First, the man was a blind man that got healed. Well, that man, his name is Jesus. He's a man. Now what's happening? He's being questioned by a bunch of people. He was, from after he tells his neighbor, the man, Jesus, he healed me. And then they said, oh my goodness, let's bring him to the religious authority. Let's have them verify him. And in front of the religious leaders in the synagogue and in front of all of them, they said, who healed you? Who is this man that healed you? And here's what the blind man goes. He is what? What? Prophet. You notice what happened? The blind man goes like this. The blind man goes, man, Jesus. Now what is he saying? He is a what? A prophet. A prophet is simply this. He's a messenger from God, and he shares something with people. He shares the word to the people. Question to all of you. If you see Jesus as a man, do you see him as a prophet? Just want to know, do you see him as a prophet? Raise your hand if you see him as a prophet. Anybody? I know you're ignoring it. All right. Who sees Jesus as a prophet? None of you? He is a prophet. The scripture says so. Who sees Jesus as a prophet? 1, 2, 3. Good. He's a man, he's a prophet. Let's go. Please then follow me. Please read John 9, 20 to 33. Nice smile. Please read it. Then they hurl insults at him. As for this fella, we don't even know where he comes from. The man answered, he opened my eyes. If this man were not from God, he could do nothing. So there was a battle going through. Then these same people, the religious leaders, they hurl insults at him. Now watch this. As for this fellow Jesus, we don't even know where he comes from. Now the blind man answered, catch this. He opened my eyes. Everyone say, he opened my eyes. Catch this description. If this man were not from God, okay, from God, doesn't like this man, he could do nothing. Have your attention. Do you see the progression? Who sees the progression? First is what? Is the man. Number 2, who is it? Prophet. Number 3, he's from God. He's not just a prophet that tells and has revelation, but he was appointed, he was sent by God on mission. Do you see the clarity? Guys, look up. Do you see the clarity? I know some of you might not understand, like, what does this have to do with this whole thing, but it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Bear with me. Stay with me. It's clarity. What is the principle? The more clear you see Jesus, the more sure your path, right? If Jesus is just a man, your path is going to, well, he's just a man. Do I have to listen to anyone? Should I listen to anyone? He's just a man. I don't have to listen to him. He's a prophet. Okay, cool. Cool. He's a prophet. He can tell me something. Okay. I can hear it. I should listen. Now the clarity is even more. He says, not only is he just a prophet sent by God, he's a man from God. Oh, he has a mission. God is behind the phone. It's like a clearer. That's what it is. Look more. Take a look. Please read 35, 36 verses. Nice and loud. Please read. Jesus heard that they had thrown him out. And when he found him, he said, do you believe in the Son of Man? Who is he, sir? The man asked. Tell me that I might believe in him. See your pen. It changes. A man, Jesus, a prophet, a man from God. Now it's different. He got thrown out. This blind man who's seeing that got thrown out. And Jesus heard about it. And Jesus went to find him. And then Jesus said, do you believe in the what? Circle Son of Man. Everyone say Son of Man. And the blind man goes, who is he, sir? Tell me so that I might believe in him. Pay attention. You see this story? Number 4. Jesus to this blind man is what? Son of Man. But the blind man is saying to Jesus, yes, I believe. Son of Man means simply this. That Jesus said, the man who viewed you, he's divine. When you read the scripture, when you come across this phrase, Son of Man, and when John writes and reads it, he's divine. Not only is he just a mere man, not only is he the prophet, not only is he being sent by God, a man of God, but he is divine. And the man goes like this, I want to know who this person is. I want to know. So my question to you is very simple right now. How well do you see Jesus as for? Do you see him as a man? Do you see him as a prophet? Do you see him as someone sent by God from a dream? Do you see him as divine? Who sees him as divine? Okay. Catch this. Not good enough. That's the amazing part. Not clear enough. Not clear enough who Jesus is. Next part. Last one. Number 5. Follow me. Let's end the story. You have now seen him. In fact, he is the one speaking with you. Then the man said, Lord, I believe. And he worshiped. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Take your pen, follow me. Jesus said, you have seen him. Your eyes are open. In fact, I'm the one that's speaking to you. And then check out what the man says about Jesus. Then the man said what? Circle Lord. Lord, I believe. And then since he says he's Lord, what is the action he took? He what? Circle worship. Done. Deal. Clear. And attention. That's it. 5. You know, when I went to get these glasses about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, yeah, that's how long I touched them. I went in there, I go, I'm having a little difficulty reading. It seems like, I'm okay. And then the guy goes, check my everything, and he says, no, you're fine. No, you're not going to lose your eyesight. Everything's cool. You just need a little help. And if you have glasses, for those of you who have glasses, or for those of you who have, you have to take a vision test, there's this little machine that comes up and you have to go, it goes like this. What do you say? How's this? Read the bottom line. Read this line. And then what they're trying to do is like, a little more clear. A little more clear. So, is this better? I said, no. Oh yeah. That looks good. And then he writes me a prescription and I go fill it. The more clear I'm able to see, more sure I am of touching my life. Here's this man, the blind man. He sees Jesus more clear. To him, Jesus was just a man. Slowly, put on his glasses and a little more clear. Oh no, wait, he's not just a man. Not just a man. He's a prophet. He came to that realization that he reflects. And then he looks at Jesus and he understands, he reflects more. He goes, no. He's not just any prophet. He is a man sent by God. And then he goes like this, he goes, wait. He is Son of Man, he's divine. He is God himself. And then when Jesus says, do you believe? He says, yeah, I believe he is the one. And then Jesus goes, do you believe that I'm the one standing in front of you? And then he makes this personal proclamation of Lord. No one say Lord. Oh my goodness. Done. No doubt, no longer lost. The blind man can see not just physically, but the blind man has direction, and the blind man can see spiritually. The blind man can see not just from eyesight. The blind man can see because he sees Christ clearly now, and he says, Lord. Question to all of you, who says that Jesus is your Lord? Just one now. Who says Jesus is Lord? 1, 2, 3. Okay, hogwash. Put your hands down. Here's what I mean by hogwash. It's easier to say Jesus is Lord, but you're not living it out. Are you guys getting me? It's easier to go like this. I can see Jesus is Lord, but you're still lost. Still lost. And you're going to say, no, I'm not lost. I'm going to say, yes, you are. I'm going to go like this. I'll prove it to you. You say Jesus is Lord. You say Jesus is more than just a man. You say Jesus is more than a prophet. He is a prophet. You say Jesus is someone sent by God. You say Jesus is the Son of Man. You say Jesus is Lord. I worship Him. Then I ask you this question. Prove it to me. If I could see, I get there. If I could see Jesus clearly, I am there. What criteria do you use to say you're not lost? Every one of us can say Jesus is Lord. Now, what criteria would you use to say, Pastor Kenny, I know I'm not lost. I can say He is Christ, He is Lord, I worship Him, and I ask you what criteria will show me that you are not lost and you have direction in your life. You have to have it. You have to have it. Because Christ gave it to you. Christ goes like that. If you see me clearly, this is what you'll be doing. Take your pen. I gave you the clarity test. I gave you the vision test. Now I'm going to give you the direction test. Are you actually doing this? Are you actually doing this? That's point number 2. Add on 2 more words. Are you consistently doing this? Are you consistently doing this? Add on another word. Are you urgently doing this? Are you urgently doing this? And let me have your attention look up, please. Look up. To those who says Jesus is your Lord, I'm asking you this. Are you actually doing this? That's the standard. Are you consistently doing this? That's the standard. Number 3, are you urgently doing this? That's the standard. Are we cool? You could say you could see, but I could say that you are blind. That's what Jesus said. You could see, but you are blind. How does she? Why would Jesus tell someone that they're blind because they're lost? Not doing this. Hallelujah. Repent. Acts 13:47. Next one, please do it. But this is what the Lord has commanded us. I have made you a light for the Gentiles, that you may bring salvation to the ends of the earth. Done. That's the standard. Done. Follow me. If you call Him Lord, if you call Jesus Lord, you say He's more than a man, follow me. But this is what the Lord, you see, has what? What's the word? Commanded. Circle commanded. Everyone say commanded. I have made you a light. Oh my goodness. Not just Jesus' light. You are a light. Circle light. Put your name towards the word you. Put down your personal name. I have made Winnie a light. I have made Emily a light. I have made Jess a light. I have made Olivia a light. For the Gentiles. That means for the whole world. That you may what? Bring what? Circle salvation. Everyone say salvation. To where? To where? Underline that. Ends of the earth. Continue. Acts 26, 17, 18, 19. Please do it with me. I am sending you to open your eyes and turn them from darkness to light, so that they may what? By faith in me. Put your pen. If you call Him Lord, then catch this. I am what? Sending you. Circle sending. Everyone say sending. Who's He sending? Put your name. Cross out the word you. Put your name. Put your name now. I'm sending you to them, to the Gentiles, the world. What are you going to do? Open their eyes. So what does it mean to open their eyes? It means to turn them from darkness and they can see. Turn them to Christ, to the light. How so? So that they may what? Receive what? Forgiveness of sin. Circle forgiveness of sin. How are they forgiven? By what? Faith in me. Look up. Who calls Christ Lord? Are you actively doing this? Actively. Are you consistently doing this? Case 12. person? Like urgently do. Please read, finish. As long as it is day, please read me John 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's so good. As long as it is day, we must do the work of him who sent me. Night is coming when no one can work. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Give your pen. This is an amazing, amazing, amazing verse. All these verses are, but this is an amazing verse. As long as it is day, while you still have life. We, see the word we? Circle we. Everyone say we. This is Jesus talking. We must do the work. We like do the work of God who sent me. Now watch this. Night is coming and no one can work. You have a limited time on earth. While I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Have your attention. That is amazing, amazing, amazing verse. You do not know, catch this, you do not know how much time you have on earth. And Jesus goes like this. Night is coming. While you're still alive, do this. Jesus goes, we must do this. We, those who call him Lord, is the life. And Christ says, I command you, go share. Not just does he command it, I sent you to go share. And then he goes into this, we have to do this, because you are the life. So if you tell me Christ is your Lord, I ask you a simple question. Is it by word or by action? If you call him Lord, he commanded you. Go to the world. Actively, consistently. And he goes to this, urgently, now. While you still have life, while you're still alive, you gotta go. You gotta go. I know I'm passionate about it. I was searching for what I'm going to do in my life as well too. I asked myself that question. I go, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I was fine and happy. Jimmy, I was fine. I was so fine and happy. I had my life. I started my family. I had my own work. I had my own job. I had my own career. Financially, Eddie, no problem. Everything was cool. Everything was so cool. And then something hit me. I go like this. I woke up one day and I go, I do not want to be like at least 16, 17 and say, what day? Just, I was maybe 30 some odd years old at that time, some kids, I had some kids. I go, man, this is getting scary. I don't want to, but on my last deathbed, and I go, I didn't do it. And I regret. I don't want to be that woman that goes, when she's 50 years old, she looks back at all journals and go, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Right, Wilson? And for all of us, my brothers and sisters, it's not about finding a career. Careers come, careers go. And we put so much of our time in, what's my career? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Am I going to be going to computers? Am I going to be doing this? Am I going to be doing this? And then that's your life. And we're blinded to something that's like, this is the path. This is the path. It's not about your job, it's not about your career, but this is your path. This is your direction. Go. 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 Go what? You're a light to the world. What does that mean? Send Christ. Share Christ. Let the world know. And then that's when I make my decision. I said, done. Done. I'm going to quit my job like that. I'm going to walk away from my job. I'm going to walk away from all these other things. This is my direction. So if you were to ask me, Pastor Kennedy, do you find your path? Are you on the right direction? Then that means the first word. I said, yes. I want to go, yes. Yes. Emphatically, yes. How do you know? I know. Would I change? No, I'm not going to change my mind. But that's what Christ told me. He goes like this. I'm commanding you, go. So every time, Emily, every time I'm sharing God's word with someone, be it a stranger, be it a friend, somebody knows for years, every time I'm sharing, so good. in with this story. I recently had lunch with a friend, a dear friend. We had lunch for about 2.5 hours. All you can eat Japanese happens that way. Wonderful lunch, wonderful lunch. And as we're just sharing and catching up, I hadn't seen her for several months, and it's a dear friend. And she's a Christian. Just catching up. So what's God doing in your life? What's God doing in my life? A little more sushi. After 2.5 hours, almost 3 hours, we're calling it quit. And we're about to go and say goodbye, and that was it. Ready? And for all my friends, all my brothers, it was not fulfilling. Not fulfilling at all. My stomach was full. I enjoyed it. I didn't dig out. It was under control. But it's not fulfilling when you spend 2.5 hours, 3 hours with a dear friend, and you're just trying to catch up and about what Christ is doing. You can't just be with his dad. That to me was not enough. It was not enough. And then she said, hey, you want to have a cup of coffee, just finish it? And I said, sure, yeah, let's catch up. And that was the moment that I was waiting for, that we could just get away from it all, have a cup of coffee, and for the next 3 hours, seriously, for the next 3 hours, I share with her, and I taught her lesson 1, training trainers, T. That's good stuff. That 3 hours went by so fast. At the end of those 3 hours, I was like, you know what she's doing? She just learned it, this first lesson, and I said to her, I gave her a goal. Share with 3 people. She goes, I got 3 people? I don't know I'm going to share with 3 people. I go, 3 people, write it down right now. She goes, Rosemary. Who else? And then second name, and then third name she mentioned, and third name, no, that doesn't count. No, what? And, I don't know. I said, right there. First name comes, and then she wrote down 3 names. And she goes, oh, another one, 4. Oh, this person, 5th. Oh, 6. And she got 6 some people on her list. And I go like this. I go, when are you going to do this? This week. And she goes, when's lesson 2, when's lesson 3? I go, until you do that, no lesson 2, no lesson 3. And I say, that was so cool. You know why it's so cool? Sure. You know, that, when you share that, you're made for that. You live for that. That's why you're sure. And every time you're not doing that, you're lost. I could call Christ my Lord, and if I'm not doing that, I feel lost. I could call Christ, he's my Lord, but if I'm doing that, sure. So for all my brothers and sisters, if you do not know, and you really don't have to train others, you're missing out. You're missing out. You're missing out. You're not living that life. You call them over, they're not doing it. And for all those my brothers and sisters who do not know Christ, and maybe you only see him as a man, maybe you only see him as a prophet, maybe you only see him, someone said by God, religious guy, very nice, cool. No, at the end of the day, you see Christ really clear as Lord, you will never be lost. Let us pray. Father, you are so awesome, Lord. Father, we are not lost. We are not lost. You are the light, and you are the light of the world. And in your light, we see light, Father. Father, the more clear, we see Jesus. And the more clear we know of ourselves, the more sure we are of the direction of life. So, Father, I pray for all my brothers and sisters who proclaim your name, who call you Lord, but I pray that they actively, consistently, and urgently be the light. Because only in that, when they follow you, when they follow your commandments, then truly you are Lord and you are worthy of our worship. But when we do not follow you, Lord, and we only call you by name, then we're just fooling ourselves. And we are lost. And truly, then we are blind ourselves. So I pray for all my brothers and sisters that they have this urgent passion to be the light of the world. And when they become the light of the world, as they share you, Father, the forgiveness of sin and by faith in you, Lord, They know. They see you perfectly. I praise you, Father. You are so good. I pray for all my friends. I pray for Elaine, Howard. I took their money from Big Two, but that's okay. I pray for Elizabeth. I pray for Sabrina, who's out in Asia, Hong Kong. Be with her. I pray for Jaden, Father. I pray for his heart, a better him, a new him. And your vision. I pray for Yahweh, thinking of the little man right now, Father. He becomes the light, and he is the light, and he has the light. And he has to live that out as he calls Christ his Lord. And he shares Christ actively, consistently, urgently. I pray for my two associate ministers. I pray for Winnie and Emily, my dear sisters in Christ, of whom that without them I am nothing.